backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Denny Avdia, also Anthony Simons out there. Grant is out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 4. Now, here's Poole. Rebounded by Kamare. Now, here's Avdia. He started closer. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Here's Poole. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Pass to Carrington. Back to Poole. Nice ball movement by Washington. The 3 ball. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And Poole just deadly from 3.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Carrington. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Kamare. And it's Grant in the corner. Over Coulibaly. Washington with the rebound. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the 2 teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Now, here's Avdia. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Grant. Count it.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
Poole, the pass to George. Back to Poole. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Poole's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Simon. Last game he had 28 points. Pass to Kamare. Lock at 6. Grant with the ball. There's the 3. Cans it from downtown. Grant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's been on a tear from downtown. A forward who hits like Grant. Yes, please.
Outside, George. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Carrington. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Simons. Releases. Rebound by the Wizards.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
There's the pick. Here's Grant. Pass to Klingon. The shot, no good. Washington trailing. And here is Poole. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Again, the miss by Poole. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Kamare. Defended by George. Back to Simons. Klingon, the screen for Simons. Here's Grant. The rebound by Carrington. Here's Poole. and he uses the glass on the layup. Poole's got 9 points.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
From the high post, he drills it.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Portland out in front. They're up by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Shaedon Sharpe. Bob Williams is out there with Henderson, and it's Banton in at the 1 spot. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Pass to Middleton. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Henderson finds Sharpe. Here's Kamare. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ogden's checked in. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Shot goes in. Misses in close. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Kamare. Rebounded by Smart. Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Brogdon. And he lays it straight in.
Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams changing it up here. Wizards on D. They trail by 3. Outside, Avdia. Buries it from 3-point range.
I like the confidence there. Shots like this prove Avdia is a solid scorer.
Poole, the pass to Middleton. Wizards passing it around. Here's Saar. Poole with no one around. And it's off from 3-point range. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Pass to Middleton. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Middleton's got his first bucket of the night.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Henderson outside. Grant gets a wide open look from outside off the mark. Wizards trail by 4. Carrington. Scoreless thus far. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. Simons with the screen for Henderson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Didn't take long for Scoot to grasp the NBA game, as you see there.
35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Middleton the pass to Sarr. Stolen by Avdia. Pass to Henderson. Klingon the screen for Simons. Jacks up a three. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
This is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
They get it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
That one doesn't drop. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Portland Trailblazers.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And looking at the Nets matchup, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
Maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wizards trail by 5. They've got Sarr. Koulibaly is out there with George. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Bangs home the trifecta.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Outside, Simon. Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamare. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
And they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild them.
Saw the pass to Poole. Here's Carrington. For the tie, just 5 to shoot. Good on the triple. Carrington's got the game tied up here for Washington.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Avdia. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Avdia's got 5 now.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Pass to Poole. Now Sarr. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. to Simons. Grant for three. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Pass to George. Here's Poole. A shot's good on the assist by George. He's got 13.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, Avdia. Simons with the screen for Avdia. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Grant with Avdia. There's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team. Denny Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. This guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
Cool. Outside for George. And the 3 ball is good. George has got his second bucket.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
And I like the ball move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Portland moving the ball. Pass to Simons. No good on the triple.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole. But really, you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that. And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Kispert. Sarr with it. Now here's Middleton. A 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Klingen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Sharp, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And it's Klingen with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Saw the pass to Poole. Now Coulibaly. Kispert setting the pick for Middleton. And a miss there on the triple.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Sharp with it, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Song. Marcus Smart comes in for Coulibaly. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
And here's Sharp. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Portland out in. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Portland's has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Murray out there with Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then it's Sharp, and it's Banton in at the point guard position. Brogdon finds Smart. Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Kispert. Brogdon outside. Holmes setting the pick for Brogdon. Outside for Smart. Sinks the three-pointer. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
Murray outside. Sharp on the wing. Here's Banton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Washington. It's a one-point game. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Trailblazers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Banton. Williams, a screen on Smart. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break to take the lead. Henderson pulls it in. Middleton's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. It's blocked.
Oh, that's superb defense from Smart. He's someone that just goes all out on that end.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And Washington going with a whole new group here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Carrington. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now, here's Avdia. He's covered closely. No coverage that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
It feels like Grant prefers the corner, and you should. It's a shorter shot, but he's got to be practicing a lot of those.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. No good from Grant. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field. And what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Back to Poole.
2 minutes
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Koulibaly. Oh, and they take the lead.
Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Simons from outside. Washington with the rebound. Sarr's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Poole, the pass to Sarr. To the middle. Here's Avdia. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Poole. The 11-footer, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Well, Jordan Poole thinks every shot is going in, and why not? That was huge.
Here's Simons. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Washington's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Poole. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Portland with the ball. They trail by 3. Grant. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Pass to Carrington. Poole on the wing. 2 free free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
First team.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking.
2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
For the Wizards.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Grant for 3. The rebound by Carrington. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Grant for 3. And no good that time. And so it's the Wizards with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing